I've always been kind of curious about chakras. They sound a bit, mystical and all.
Right.
But I'm intrigued by how they're connected to, like, our well-being.
Yeah.
So today we're going to dive deep into this whole world, exploring the 7 chakras and how they impact us, like both mentally and physically.
Yeah, it's really fascinating, how chakras kind of bridge this ancient wisdom with like these modern holistic approaches to health.
Right.
We'll be looking at the Chakra Wellbeing Guide today.
Okay.
It's from mindset consultant Nikki Alexander, and it's actually part of her Complete Identity Shift program, which you can find at www.we'reallwinning.com.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. We've got 7 main chakras, each with its own location, color, and symbol. It's almost like an energy map within us, right?
Exactly. Think of it like a vibrant ladder of energy within you, with each rung representing a different aspect of your being.
I love that analogy. So beginning at the base of the spine, we have the root chakra. What's the lowdown on this one?
So the root chakra is like our foundation, our grounding force.
Okay.
It's all about survival, stability, and that feeling of safety and security, in the world.
This makes me think about people who are like always on edge, maybe with financial worries or feeling kind of unsettled in life.
Yeah.
Could that be a root chakra issue?
Yeah, that's a great observation.
Okay.
According to Alexander, a blocked root chakra can like manifest as anxiety, lack of purpose,
right,
or feeling disconnected. And here's where it gets really interesting. It can even show up physically, like lower back pain or digestive issues.
Wow. I would never have linked those physical symptoms to something like a blocked chakra. It's amazing how interconnected our mind and body are. Okay, so moving on this energy ladder, we come to the sacral chakra. What's its vibe?
So the sacral chakra is located in the lower abdomen.
Okay.
It's all about creativity, pleasure, sensuality.
Yeah.
It's about, embracing joy and allowing yourself to experience life, fully.
This one seems pretty straightforward. Who wouldn't want more joy and creativity in their life?
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
But this chakra is also linked to like feelings of guilt and shame.
Right.
And these emotions can like block our ability to really enjoy ourselves, express our emotions, or tap into that, creative flow.
Ah, so it's about finding a balance between like pleasure and responsibility, right?
Exactly.
That makes sense. Okay, next up, the solar plexus chakra. Right in the upper abdomen.
Exactly. This is your power center, the source of your self-esteem, confidence, and willpower. Think of the last time you had a gut feeling about something. That's your solar plexus in action.
So if someone's always second-guessing themselves or struggling to like make decisions, could that signal a solar plexus imbalance?
It definitely could. Alexander suggests that an underactive solar plexus can like lead to low self-esteem and difficulty asserting yourself. On the flip side, an overactive solar plexus can create, control issues and even digestive problems like ulcers.
It's amazing how something energetic can have such a powerful impact on our physical health. This is reminding me to like pay more attention to my gut feelings. Okay, we're moving up to the heart of it all, literally the heart chakra.
Right.
Located in the center of the chest.
The heart chakra is all about love, compassion, and connection, both with ourselves and others. It's like the bridge between the lower, more physical chakras and the upper, more spiritual ones.
This one seems pretty self-explanatory, but I'm curious about what happens when it's like blocked.
Yeah, so when the heart chakra is closed or blocked, it can make, forming meaningful relationships really difficult.
Right.
You might experience fear of intimacy, struggle to trust, or just like push people away.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like guarding your heart to avoid getting hurt, right?
Exactly.
It also reminds me of that saying, like, hurt people hurt people.
That's a great connection.
Yeah.
A closed heart chakra can also like show up physically as heart problems or, immune system issues. It really highlights the link between emotional well-being and physical health.
Okay, moving on up, we reach the throat chakra. Located right in the throat, as its name suggests. What's its area of expertise?
The throat chakra is all about communication, self-expression, and authenticity. It's about, speaking your truth, finding your voice, and expressing yourself creatively.
I bet a lot of people can relate to having a blocked throat chakra, especially in today's world where we're constantly bombarded with information and opinions. What does like a blockage in this area look like?
Well, you might experience fear of speaking up or feel like you're not being heard.
Right.
It can even show up physically as, jaw pain, neck tension, or even difficulty swallowing.
It's like that feeling of having something stuck in your throat. Both, like literally and metaphorically.
Okay, moving higher, we arrive at the third eye chakra, which is located right in the center of the forehead.
Right. So this is our center of intuition, insight, and wisdom. It's about seeing beyond the surface and connecting to our inner guidance, trusting your gut instincts, seeing the bigger picture.
This one always seemed a bit mysterious to me. What happens when it's blocked?
A blocked third eye can lead to a lack of clarity, difficulty making decisions, and even headaches or eye strain. It's like your inner vision is clouded, both literally and figuratively.
That's interesting. I've definitely experienced that feeling of being like mentally foggy and unable to make decisions. Okay, finally, we reach the highest point, the crown chakra, located at the very top of the head.
This chakra is all about our connection to the divine, to something greater than ourselves. It's about spiritual connection, higher consciousness, and a sense of oneness with the universe.
So this is the chakra that helps us tap into our spirituality. Yes, and when it's blocked, you might feel isolated, lack purpose, or struggle to connect with something, bigger than yourself.
That makes sense. It's like feeling disconnected from a sense of meaning or belonging. So we've taken a whirlwind tour of the 7 chakras. I'm already starting to see how these energy centers can influence our lives in really profound ways.
Absolutely. And what's really fascinating is how these seemingly abstract concepts can manifest in very real world ways, affecting both our mental and physical well-being.
I'm ready to delve deeper into how these chakra imbalances actually play out in our everyday lives.
Let's do it. We'll explore how these imbalances can show up mentally and emotionally, as well as physically, in ways you might not expect. So we've seen how each chakra is like a unique energy center.
Right.
And when they're in harmony, we thrive.
Yeah.
But what happens when these chakras are out of balance?
That's the part I'm really curious about. Knowing what can go wrong helps us, recognize those imbalances and hopefully do something about them.
Exactly. And according to Alexander's guide, these imbalances can manifest in a surprising variety of ways.
Okay.
Let's start with the mental and emotional side of things and revisit that root chakra, our foundation.
Right. The root chakra, all about grounding and security. What does a blocked root chakra look like on an emotional level?
Well, think about it. If your foundation is shaky, you wouldn't feel very stable, right?
Yeah.
A blocked root chakra can lead to anxiety, fear, insecurity, and even feeling disconnected from the world around you.
That makes a lot of sense. It's almost like lacking a sense of belonging.
Right.
Like you don't have roots anywhere. What about the sacral chakra? If that one's out of whack, what kind of emotional turmoil are we looking at?
The sacral chakra is interesting because it deals with both pleasure and ego.
Right.
If it's overactive, you might experience emotional instability, impulsivity, or even have trouble, setting boundaries. But if it's underactive, you might struggle with guilt around pleasure, suppress your emotions, or feel creatively blocked.
That's such a tricky balance.
Right.
Society often sends mixed messages about embracing pleasure.
Yeah.
So it's no wonder this chakra can be a bit of a roller coaster.
Oh.
Okay, moving on to that power center, the solar plexus.
Yeah.
What happens when our inner fire is either too dim or burning too brightly?
An overactive solar plexus can manifest as arrogance, control issues, or the need for constant validation.
Right.
But an underactive solar plexus leads to low self-esteem, self-doubt, and difficulty standing up for yourself.
Wow. So you could have two people, both with solar plexus issues, but they'd behave in completely opposite ways.
Exactly.
That's fascinating. Okay. What about the heart chakra? We talked about how it relates to relationships.
Right.
But what other emotional impacts can a blocked heart chakra have?
A blocked heart chakra can make it hard to connect with your own emotions.
Oh.
You might feel numb, shut down emotionally, or have trouble giving and receiving love, not just, romantically, but in all areas of life.
It's like building a wall around your heart to protect yourself from pain, but in the process, you end up blocking out all the good stuff too.
Right.
Okay, on to the throat chakra.
Yeah.
What happens emotionally when we can't express ourselves freely?
If your throat chakra is blocked, you might feel like shy, introverted, or afraid to speak up.
Right.
It can also lead to difficulty, articulating your thoughts and feelings, or feeling like no one understands you.
That feeling of being misunderstood can be so isolating. It's like having a voice but not being able to, like, use it.
Yeah.
All right, what about the third eye chakra? What happens when our intuition is out of whack?
A blocked third eye can lead to overthinking, a lack of clarity, and difficulty trusting your gut instincts.
Okay.
You might find yourself, stuck in old patterns or have a cynical outlook on life.
I can see that can make it hard to, like, move forward in life. It's like you're walking around with the blindfold on, unable to see the possibilities. Okay, last but not least, the crown chakra. What does a blocked crown chakra look like emotionally and spiritually?
When the crown chakra is blocked, you might feel a lack of purpose, a sense of emptiness, or even experience existential angst.
Right.
It can be hard to connect with, something greater than yourself or find meaning in life.
It sounds like a pretty bleak existence.
Yeah.
It's like feeling lost at sea without a compass to guide you.
Exactly.
So we've seen how chakra imbalances can, like, create all sorts of emotional and mental turmoil, but it doesn't stop there.
Right.
These energy centers are also deeply intertwined with our physical health.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to get into next.
All right, let's dive into the physical side of things.
Yeah.
I'm ready for more of those mind-blowing connections between energy and the body.
Well, prepare to be amazed because the link is stronger than most people realize.
Okay.
Let's start with the root chakra again. We talked about grounding, but what does a blocked root chakra look like in terms of physical symptoms?
I'm guessing it's not just feeling spaced out. There must be some real-world bodily effects, right?
You're right. A blocked root chakra can show up as physical issues in the areas it governs.
Okay.
We're talking lower back pain, sciatica, issues with the legs and feet, and even problems with the, bladder or colon.
Wow, that's a wider range of symptoms than I expected. It's amazing to think that something energetic can have such a tangible impact on our physical bodies. Okay, let's move on to the sacral chakra. What physical symptoms might crop up if that one's out of balance?
An overactive sacral chakra can lead to issues with the reproductive system,
Right.
menstrual cramps, infertility, or sexual dysfunction.
Okay.
It can also manifest as hip or pelvic pain.
So it's not just about emotional expression and creativity. It really ties into the physical functions of that area of the body.
Yeah.
What about an underactive sacral chakra?
When the sacral chakra is underactive, it can lead to a lack of energy and vitality,
Okay.
as well as difficulty experiencing pleasure, both physically and emotionally.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like the life force energy is just, not flowing properly in that area. Okay, let's move up to the solar plexus chakra, our powerhouse. What are we looking at physically when this chakra is out of whack?
Think about what the solar plexus governs: self-esteem, willpower, and digestion.
Right.
An overactive solar plexus can manifest as digestive issues like ulcers, heartburn, even gallstones. It can also lead to problems with the liver, pancreas, and spleen.
That's wild. It's like that fire in your belly is taken literally when the solar plexus is overactive. What about when it's underactive?
An underactive solar plexus can lead to low energy, a weakened immune system, and difficulty, digesting food properly.
So it's all about finding that balance, right? Not too much fire, not too little. Okay, moving on to the heart chakra. We talked about the emotional impact, but what about the physical?
A blocked heart chakra can impact the heart and circulatory system. Think heart disease, high blood pressure, poor circulation. It can also affect the lungs and immune system.
It's almost as if heartbreak can literally, manifest in the physical heart.
Right.
That's incredible and a little bit scary, to be honest. Okay, the throat chakra. We've talked about communication, but what are the physical symptoms of a blockage here?
Since the throat chakra is all about expression, a blocked throat chakra can lead to problems with the throat, neck, and shoulders. Sore throats, thyroid issues, jaw pain, neck tension. It can all be
I
connected.
feel like that energy is getting trapped and creating tension in those areas.
Right.
Makes me want to go get a massage just thinking about it. All right, what about the third eye chakra? What physical symptoms can arise when our intuition is blocked?
A blocked third eye chakra can lead to headaches, migraines, eye strain, and even sleep problems or difficulty concentrating. It can also impact the pituitary gland, which plays a crucial role in hormonal balance.
Wow. So it's not just mental fog, it can be actual physical pain. It's really making me reconsider how I approach my overall well-being. Okay, last but not least, the crown chakra. What happens physically when we're disconnected from that higher purpose?
A blocked crown chakra can manifest as migraines, cognitive dysfunction, mental health issues, and even, neurological disorders.
That's pretty intense. It sounds like the crown chakra is connected to our overall sense of well-being, both mentally and physically.
Exactly. And it highlights how essential it is to, pay attention to our energetic health.
Okay. So we've covered a lot of ground here. We've seen how chakra imbalances can create all sorts of havoc in our lives, both mentally and physically. I have to admit, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. What can we actually do to bring these chakras back into balance? Is there any hope?
There is absolutely hope, and that's the good news.
Okay.
There are many practical tools and techniques and can help us realign our energy and restore harmony to our mind and body.
That's a relief. I'm eager to hear about these solutions. Knowing is one thing, but taking action is where the real magic happens.
You're absolutely right. In the next part of our deep dive, we'll explore these practical techniques. We'll talk about everything from, meditation and yoga to crystals and aromatherapy.
I'm so ready for this.
Yeah.
It's amazing to think that we have this innate power within us to heal and balance ourselves.
And that's the beauty of this ancient wisdom. It empowers us to, take charge of our well-being and live more fulfilling lives.
Okay, so we've explored the ins and outs of the chakras, the good, the bad, and the downright uncomfortable. Now for the part I've been most looking forward to. How do we actually fix these imbalances?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Fortunately, there are a lot of different approaches, so you can find what, resonates best with you.
Okay.
Alexander's guide highlights several techniques: meditation, yoga, crystals, aromatherapy, sound healing, and Reiki.
Whoa, that's quite a list. It sounds like a mix of ancient wisdom and modern wellness trends.
Yeah.
Let's break them down, starting with meditation.
Yeah.
I dabble in meditation apps sometimes, but how does it work on a chakra level?
Meditation is all about quieting the mind and focusing your attention.
Right.
When you meditate with a specific chakra in mind, you're, intentionally directing energy to that area, helping to clear blockages and restore balance.
So if I'm feeling creatively stifled, could I actually meditate my way out of that rut? Is there a creativity meditation I can try?
You got it. There are guided meditations specifically designed for each chakra. For the sacral chakra, you might visualize the color orange, its associated color, or repeat affirmations related to creativity and joy.
That's really cool. I'm going to have to search for some chakra meditations online. What about yoga? And certain poses are good for different things, but how does yoga tie into the chakras?
Many yoga poses are designed to stimulate or balance specific chakras.
Yeah.
For example, back bends,
Right.
which, open up the chest, can help to open up the heart chakra, promoting feelings of love and compassion. Twists can be helpful for the solar plexus, and grounding poses like mountain pose can be good for the root chakra.
So it's not just about physical flexibility, it's about energetic flexibility too.
Exactly. And your breath plays a key role here.
Right.
Focusing on the breath during yoga practice helps to, move energy throughout the body, further supporting chakra balance.
Okay, that makes sense. Now on to crystals.
Yeah.
This is what I'm really curious about. I know people associate certain crystals with different properties,
Right.
but how do they actually work with the chakras?
The idea is that crystals vibrate at specific frequencies, and those vibrations can interact with our own energy field.
Okay.
By placing a crystal associated with a particular chakra on that area of the body, you can, help to harmonize its energy.
So if I'm feeling ungrounded and anxious, I could try placing a grounding stone,
Yeah.
like hematite, near my root chakra.
Exactly. Or if you're feeling creatively blocked, you might try carrying a carnelian,
Okay.
which is associated with the sacral chakra and creativity.
This is so fascinating. It's like using ancient tools to fine-tune our modern lives.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to aromatherapy. I love essential oils, but I've never really thought of them in terms of chakras.
Essential oils are powerful tools that can be used to support chakra balancing. Each essential oil has a unique vibrational frequency, just like crystals.
Right.
And certain oils resonate with specific chakras. For example, lavender is often used to calm and balance the third eye chakra, promoting intuition and relaxation.
So if I'm feeling stressed and overwhelmed, I could diffuse some lavender oil or add a few drops to a bad.
Exactly. Or if you're feeling a lack of confidence, you might try using citrus oils like lemon or grapefruit,
Okay.
which are associated with the solar plexus chakra and, personal power.
Okay, aromatherapy is definitely something I can get on board with. What about sound healing?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about this, but I'm not really sure what it is.
Sound healing uses different sounds and vibrations
Okay.
to shift our energetic state. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument. When our chakras are out of balance, it's like, our instrument is out of tune.
So what kind of sounds are used? Is it like listening to nature sounds or something?
It can be like a variety of things, from chanting and toning to using instruments like singing bowls, tuning forks, or even drums.
Yep.
The specific sounds are chosen based on, the desired effect and the chakra you're focusing on.
So if I'm feeling like anxious and ungrounded, maybe listening to some grounding chants or the deep tones of a singing bowl could help bring my root chakra back into balance.
That's the idea. Many people find sound healing incredibly relaxing and a powerful way to release energetic blockages.
I'm definitely intrigued by sound healing. Okay, last but not least, we have Reiki. I'll admit I'm not really sure what it is. Can you break it down for me?
Reiki is a Japanese energy healing technique.
Oh.
A Reiki practitioner channels universal life force energy to the recipient, promoting healing and balance.
So it's kind of like an energetic tune-up.
You could say that. During a Reiki session, the practitioner might place their hands on or slightly above different areas of the body, including the chakras, to facilitate energy flow.
Wow. It's amazing how many different approaches there are to working with our chakras. It seems like there's something for everyone.
Absolutely. And the best part is, you don't have to be an expert to start exploring these practices. There are so many resources available, from books and online courses to local workshops and classes.
One thing that really stood out to me in Alexander's guide was her focus on essential oils.
Right.
They seem like a really accessible way to start experimenting with chakra balancing. Do you have any tips for using essential oils safely and effectively?
Absolutely. First and foremost, quality matters.
Okay.
Make sure you're using pure therapeutic grade essential oils from a reputable source. Avoid synthetic fragrances as they don't, offer the same energetic benefits.
That makes sense. I've definitely noticed a difference in quality between different brands of essential oils. Yeah.
And it's important to dilute essential oils before applying them topically. They can be very potent, and some can irritate the skin if used undiluted. A general rule of thumb is to add a few drops of essential oil to a carrier oil, like coconut or almond oil, before applying to the skin.
Good point. I've learned that the hard way with a few oils.
Right.
What about diffusing? Any tips for that?
Diffusing is a great way to enjoy the aromatic benefits of essential oils.
Right.
But it's important to use a, high quality diffuser and avoid diffusing for extended periods. Short bursts of 15-30 minutes are usually sufficient.
All right. So quality, dilution, and moderation are key when it comes to essential oils.
Exactly. And remember, everyone responds to oils differently.
Right.
It's important to listen to your body and find what works best for you.
Okay, let's get specific. The guide actually lists essential oils for each chakra.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now, and it's fascinating. For the root chakra, there's patchouli, cedarwood, and vetiver.
Those are all very grounding and earthy oils. Perfect for promoting, stability and security.
Okay.
You could add a few drops to a diffuser or create a grounding blend for a relaxing massage.
For the sacral chakra, Alexander recommends ylang-ylang, sandalwood, and orange.
Those oils are known for their uplifting and sensual properties, perfect for stimulating creativity and embracing joy.
Moving up to the solar plexus, we have lemon, ginger, and bergamot.
Yeah.
I love those bright citrusy scents.
Those are all excellent choices for boosting confidence and personal power. Lemon is particularly energizing and uplifting. Right. While ginger is known for its warming and stimulating properties.
For the heart chakra, she recommends geranium, rose, and jasmine. Those are such beautiful and romantic scents.
Those oils are associated with love, compassion, and emotional healing. Rose is particularly known for its ability to open the heart and promote forgiveness.
Now for the throat chakra, we have peppermint, eucalyptus, and chamomile.
Those are all great for promoting clear communication and self-expression. Peppermint is particularly invigorating.
Okay.
And can help to clear the mind, while eucalyptus is known for its ability to, open up the airways.
For the third eye chakra, the guide recommends lavender, frankincense, and clary sage.
Those are all excellent choices for calming the mind, promoting intuition, and enhancing spiritual awareness. Lavender is particularly relaxing and can help to ease anxiety, while frankincense is known for its grounding and meditative properties.
And finally, for the crown chakra, we have rosewood, palo santo, and sandalwood.
Those oils are known for their spiritual and uplifting properties. They can help to connect us to our higher selves and promote a sense of peace and, tranquility.
This is so helpful. I feel like I have a whole new toolkit for working with my chakras.
Yeah.
So wrapping things up, it seems like chakra balancing is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix.
Absolutely. It's about making small, consistent efforts to cultivate balance and harmony in our lives. And remember, there will be times when we feel more aligned and times when we feel out of balance.
Right.
The key is to be, gentle with ourselves and keep coming back to these practices that support our well-being.
This has been such a fascinating deep dive. I feel like I've gained a whole new understanding of how my energy impacts my well-being.
And I hope it inspires you to continue exploring this world of chakras and discover the transformative power they hold.
If you're interested in learning more about chakra well-being, remember that this deep dive was based on the work of mindset consultant Nikki Alexander. Her Chakra Wellbeing Guide, which we've been drawing on today, is part of her complete identity shift program. You can find more information at www.we'reallwinning.com.
It's a wonderful resource for anyone who wants to dive deeper into this topic and start applying these principles to their own lives.
So as we close out this chakra adventure, I want to leave you with this. What one small step can you take today to bring more balance into your life? Maybe it's trying a short meditation, exploring essential oils, or simply taking a few deep breaths and tuning into your body's wisdom. Whatever resonates with you, remember that you have the power to cultivate harmony within. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into chakra well-being.